So y'all folks left not here. UFC Vegas 119 literally just ended, but let's recap it. Starting off with the first fight of the night, we got Shane Collins versus Otari Tanzolavi. This fight was an absolute banger. Shane Collins was moving forward with a lot of pressure. Both of their boxing looked solid. Otari's wrestling looked really good. He had very fast entries. And I would say Otari's hands were faster too, but Shane Collins just had the better, more efficient boxing. Ended up working his way to a 30-27 decision. Pretty good fight to start off the night. Let's move on to the next one, which was Luna Santos versus Carl Rosa. And this fight, in my notes, I don't even need to look at the notes because I remember what I put down. I just put snooze fest. Santos 30-27. This fight, Laura Santos just basically held Carl Rosa down the whole fight. Like literally the whole fight. It was either held up against the cage or held down against the fence. So it's basically all you got to know about that one. Wasn't much of an exciting one. If you missed that one, you should probably be happy. But now, moving on to a very quick one. Levon Chokiali versus Leon Shabazian. Levon got it done in 32 seconds, landed a mean leg kick right away, right when the fight started. That hurt Leon bad. And then he landed um oh, excuse me. Leon started covering up like this. He landed a mean hooks and then a body shot, which ended up dropping him and then finished off the fight. Moving on, we have Gaston Barlenos versus Michael Aswell Jr. Aswell Jr. was a big favorite here, minus 405 coming in. And he looked very solid to start it off. He started off with a lot of pressure. Clipped what's his name? Gaston. I'm not good with names, y'all. I literally just watched all the fights, and it takes me a while to remember what happened. But yeah, as well came in very hot round one, slipped Gaston early. Round one really looked all asshole, and then round two, Gaston came out, came back, was looking way better, and then round three was just all Gaston again. He just looked amazing in this fight, man. His boxing looked very good. Up a weight class. He just looked amazing, man. I feel like this weight class is his, man. You could see him maybe make a jump. I don't think he's championship material, but I think he's ranked material, top 15, top 10. Can't see him getting up in the top five, but great performance from Gaston. Moving on, we have Mitch Raposo versus Alan Mamacito. And this fight was very close, man. Alan rocked him at the end of round three, dropped him, and then kind of sat on him for the last minute, 2 minutes of the route. Excuse me. Landed some decent ground and pound in that time, but it wasn't enough to get him the fight. He lost the split decision to Mitch Raposo, who he did pretty good, man. He looked solid with the shots. He was flaring in and out like he usually does, just going in and out really fast. But yeah, Raposo looked good, but so did Namacito. It was a split decision for Raposo. I had it that way too, but it was a very close fight. And moving on to another second to last prelim, we have Via Mesquita versus Melissa Mullins. Obviously, Via Mesquita, very good submission threat. Melissa Mullins better in the boxing. She came out, rocked her, actually dropped Bia. I wanted to say Mia for some reason, that's why I checked. Yeah, she dropped Bia and then jumped on her, which was kind of dumb as Bia is a submission threat. Bia ended up getting the armbar in round one after Melissa jumped on her. But Melissa looked good in the boxing, showed off the power, but just made a dumb decision trying to jump on her. Moving on to the featured prelim of the night, it was Andre Lima versus Kevin Borjas. And I had Andre Lima, if you watched the picks video, I had Andre Lima by decision. I thought he would be able to outbox him, outgrapple him. I was wrong, man. Kevin Borjas, he showed up once again. His boxing looked amazing. It was just it's really his boxing looked amazing. He looked like he did in a Lazy Boy fight, which was also another big upset. Lima loses now 11-1, but I think he'll be back. I think you could see him in the top 15, 2027, title shot by 2029. Shout out my boy Lima will be back. Moving on to the main card opener. Now we had Vinicius Oliveira versus Andre Fili, which gonna be dropping a reaction to my finish here soon in the shorts. If you are watching the streams, then you've seen that. It's a little stream plug. We stream all the fights, Little Fight Companion over on TikTok and on YouTube, whichever one you prefer. Come check it out. Anyways, back to the video. Vinny looked really good, man. He looked really good. on the feet. Looked kind of wild though. He looked like he was Yuri Prohaska Maxim. I'll just be honest. And Feely did catch him with some good body kicks, some good head kicks. Feely was definitely holding his own for a while until Vinny just kind of had him up, landed a good knee, and then some mean like over the top elbows, kind of like that. Ended up putting him away in the second round, like I predicted. Just gonna toot my own horn real quick. I did predict that round two count, but we move on to um, I'm about to butcher his name. Murzali Magomedov versus Bagdasarian. Malaski Bagdasarian. I don't know why the fuck I just said Magomedov. But yeah, Magomedov had a very weird modified twister submission within the first round, within like a minute. He took him down and he had him like he was kind of going for a rear naked, and then he twisted, wrapped his legs around him like he was in full guard, and he just twisted, and Bagdasarian just tapped, and I was very confused. Also, short gonna be dropping on that one. Little quick plug, go watch that. But yeah, man, absolute banger fight. Magomedov, I'm excited to watch him grow in the UFC. Obviously this was his debut, but it was an amazing fight nonetheless. Let's just move on now to the featured fight of the night. We have Christian Rodriguez versus Hyder Amel. Christian Rodriguez looked amazing in this fight. His boxing looked good. Same with Hyder's though. Hyder's also looked good. Like I said, I felt like this was going to be a boxing war. And then Christian Rodriguez just kind of landed that through the straight head kick after it, landed nicely. And then Hyder was still in there after the head kick somehow. I feel like that would have put 99% of fighters clean out, but Hyder's still in there. And then Christian kind of jumps in there, gets a gilly, modifies it into kind of a ninja Darce choke type thing. Ends up putting Hyder clean out anyway with the submission. Doesn't get the KO on the record, gets the submission though. Still a finish. Banger fight. Shout out to C Rod. Moving on now to the co-main event of the evening. We have Navo Sterling versus Ion Kudbala. And Ion was looking good for a while, man. For a second after the first round, I was thinking he could pull up this upset here, but Navajo just dialed it back in. He was landing the 1-2s very nicely. Ion like shot a takedown. Navajo reversed, which he was doing a lot, really good all night. His reversals were very good. Excuse me, but yeah, like Navajo got back up, and Ion kind of just sat there like this and let Navajo just explode on him. It's like Ion thought that Navajo was going to back up and let him get up, which I feel like for some reason you do see a lot of fighters do. Like when they're getting up, they kind of just back off and let the guy get up instead of trying to go back on him. And Navajo did it there. I seen a tweet from Alonzo Manyfield. If you go check the Twitter, I was looky glazing him. I'm gonna be honest, Alonzo. If you see this, I'm sorry. I don't even fuck with you like that, bro. I just like fighters replying to me. I ain't even gonna lie. So I hit him. I was like, yeah, you fuck him up, but it's a close fight. I think Alonzo could catch that, but yeah, Navo Sterling got the round two TKO. Kind of rather strange TKO. Weird card. Maybe that's what I'll make the title of this card. Weirdest card of 2026? Question mark. And then everybody like the fuck. This was a normal ass card, but anyway, that's fucking clickbait for you. Anyway, moving on to the main event, we have Manel Kape versus Kyoji Horiguchi. Fucking butchered his name. 50th time I've said it this week. Still butchered it. But Horiguchi looked pretty good, man. He looked really good on the ground in round two, especially held Cap down like the whole round two basically, and landed some pretty good ground and pound. And round one he also looked pretty good too. They were both competitive on the feet in round one, and then Horiguchi landed a takedown with about 20 seconds left in round one to finish it off. But besides that, man, Horiguchi looked very good with the striking. I feel like he just doesn't have the power, especially when you're in there with Manel Kape. You need a little bit of power on your hands. Because he was catching him clean on the chin. Horiguchi was catching Cap clean on the chin, and Cap was kind of just shaking it off, minding his own business when he was landing. Then when Cap landed on Horiguchi, we seen what happened. He stumbled him. Horiguchi tried to play it off like nothing happened, but he's wobbling over. Cap gets him down, lands some mean ground and pound, and then finally that final uppercut just like basically completely put him out on the ground. And yeah, Manel Kape, I think he deserves the title shot. Him versus Van, him versus Pantoja. I know that the UFC was talking about doing Van versus Pantoja later this year, so then maybe we might have to wait for Manel Kape till 2027, which personally I wouldn't like to see. I would like to see Manel Kape get back in there as soon as he's ready. But obviously, when you're waiting for the title shot, you gotta wait for fights to happen. I understand, but shout out my boy Manel Kape. Hopefully, he gets back in there. I did have a bet on him that he was gonna hold the title by the end of 2026. Just saying that. But I also had Hamza in that parlay and Whaley, and those two are not holding the belt, so that one's not gonna hit. But anyway, thank y'all for watching this video. I will see y'all either Monday or Tuesday for fights to make next video. See y'all later.